Okay, welcome back. So let's go ahead back over. I will go ahead and save since we just beat a level. So let's go into this little maze and do this mission. Dark Hollow. Now I'm definitely not doing these in order. Because I know the flights are usually the last level. Or at least the last non-boss level. Oh, shoot. I was not expecting you to have a metal thing. Okay, so as you can see, our little buddy there got hurt. So just killing one of those frogs released a butterfly that our buddy ate. I'm sorry, I do not remember the name of the of the dragonfly. So my apologies. I should probably look that up at some point. So that guy had a big metal chest plate on, so attacking them from the front will not work. You have to wait until they turn around. Big enemies like this, big enemies like that, you can't usually do your dash into because they will just kind of shoot you off.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
So I recall watching a video once about the original game, where it was like a retrospective type video that gave a little bit of the history and some of the development stuff, talked about some of the development. And one of the things that it actually talked about was I guess, some of the things that the players didn't really like about Spyro. And I think one of the complaints was actually that they didn't like how snarky Spyro was in this game. Now, again, I haven't really played any of the other games to say definitively whether that is still, if that was the case, like if they kind of changed that in future games. But I do find that kind of odd that they, like, maybe it's the fact that Spyro has voice clips, maybe, because like Sonic was known for being sassy. So why would Spyro be disliked because he's being sassy? But Sonic isn't. Maybe it's because, you know, Sonic didn't have voice clips in the original games. And Spyro does. I don't know. Just food for thought. Something that I had always kind of questioned. I hate when it doesn't actually hit the enemy like that. That seems to happen to me a lot, where if I get a little too close to the big enemy, it won't accept my fire attack. And usually what happens next is the enemy just hits me because I can't get out of the way in time or try and shoot the fire again. Hey, Darius.
Like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
So, yeah, that guy, Darius tells us what I mentioned earlier. Bigger enemies, you generally can't... You can't use your charge attack against. Save as many of the one-ups for when we get introduced to the what are they called? The launch ramp type things. Okay, we do still need to get up here. Trying to remember how we do that, though. Might be something up to do with up here. I guess not. I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since I've... Well, okay, never mind. I'm overthinking this. Because there are a lot of moments in this game where you have situations kind of like that. Where you need to use a platform from like over there and glide all the way over here. And there are several cases actually where that is something you have to do. Albin.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, so just in case you didn't know, go ahead and save since I think we have everything in this level. Alright, so we should, and we do, since we have everything, we can go ahead and leave the level. Returning home. Return home. Now, these early levels don't have a whole lot of gems in them. Only, like, I think the last two that we've done have only had 100 in them. Later levels are going to have, like, 400 to 600 gems, and it's a lot. Like, that's not who we want to talk to. If you're collecting all the gems and stuff and killing the boss and all that, or beating the boss, you're not killing, but do we? I don't think we have everything, do we? I think there's at least one more level that I'm thinking of. Might be this one. Yeah. Entering Stone Hill. I'm going to try and save the bosses for last. The other benefit of having our little dragonfly friend is he will actually help you pick up the treasure. Because he can pick up treasure like just as you're passing by, like that. We don't have to directly like touch it. But if you don't have him, like you lost all your health other than, you know, the last health before you die, you have to physically like walk into it in order to pick up the the gem. And it's not too bad, but it's definitely easier if you're just walking. If you have the little dragonfly.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Well, at me next time. Alright. Let's go this way. Thankfully, these rams you can just run into. You don't have to actually use your fire to kill them. Alright. I also love how the platform just disappears in the middle of these cutscenes.
It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
So something that I find interesting about this game is the fact that the environments are actually really nice in this game. I think the only part is maybe the character models, especially the fodder, like the fodder enemies. The Gnorks, I think is what they're called. Those are a bit lacking. Those definitely scream like early PS1. But like the areas are usually pretty nice, pretty bright. It definitely feels very vivid and colorful, which you can't always say about some PS1 games. Like, I mean, if you just recently watched my Tomb Raider Let's Play, which is actually what I just did right before this, all those environments are grays and browns. It's just, ugh. Ow. Jerk. It just screams early PS1. Which, you know, is definitely a style, but it's a style that, you know, no one really likes most of the time, because, I mean, like 16-bit stuff still looks great today. Like Mario World, Super Metroid, Castlevania 4, all great looking games, even today. But when you go back to like early PS1 and even late PS1, can still be kind of gross, as well as N64 stuff. It definitely does not hold up as well as later even later or 16-bit games. Alright, so this is actually the gate we can't leave. Instead of having, you know, everything walled off, they just have these little pillars here to say, hey, you can't actually go past this point. Stop trying. I believe there's definitely some stuff up here, but it's pretty barren. Do you have one of these guys? It definitely feels like the dragon eggs get front-loaded. Because you find probably all of them within the first 3 or 4 worlds of the game. There's like 8 or so worlds, maybe. I'm kind of I'm not fully sure how many there are, but I know for sure that there aren't that many worlds in the game. Like, it's not 20 different worlds. It's for sure like within 10. I just don't remember offhand how many specifically. Okay. Got another 19 to go. Now, that's not really what I wanted to do. So, I do remember this level being a little confusing. Okay. Did we? I think we did pick up a key, right? I'm pretty sure we did.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Spyro's like, yeah, okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we picked up a key. Should hopefully be the rest of them. Nope. Alright, let's get out of this well. If I had to guess, the rest are up in that area that we were in, that I accidentally fell down out of. Alright, let's keep searching. Again, I don't remember exactly where everything is. It has been quite a while since I played the early levels. Here's 2. There might be something over this way. There we go. Yeah, they're just really spread out. Okay, I think that's all of it. Excellent. So we can go ahead and head to the goalpost, or the flagpole, or whatever it's called. This thing. Pedestal. Turning home. $900. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want to go next? I think, go down this way. Get out of my way. Okay, we already did that one up there. I remember that. We might be fine now to take on the boss. I mean, you can do the boss whenever you finish a level. Go ahead and just quickly save. Toasty. Confronting Toasty. So it's not just a boss. The boss level also includes a full-on level. And honestly, I don't like this level because of these wolf things. In order to actually kill them, you have to spit them with fire twice. Which, if you're too close, that means that you're probably going to get hit. If you're fast, though, you can usually... Ow. You can usually kill them before... Ow, you... Stop it. I'm trying to explain stuff. You can usually kill them How did we get hit? Is there... I don't think there's any health-related stuff. Anywhere over here. Huh. This might be the first level we actually die in. And somehow we got hit. I'm not really sure how that worked, but okay. Come on. Stupid things. Stupid wolves. So, as you probably noticed, these things are now dropping. That's why I hate these things. See why I don't like this level? As you probably noticed, instead of dropping gems, they're now dropping orbs. Now that we've killed them once, they will start to drop orbs. Now collect enough orbs and you'll get a 1-up. I find it a little too much to try and... Ouch. Didn't realize this was Resident Evil. That jump scare there. Come on, I can't... Okay, trying to rush through it is not the answer. Because unfortunately, it's pretty hard to avoid their staffs. Alright. Really wish there was some health somewhere. We can largely ignore those enemies back there now. Now that we've reached Nevin.
Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve.
Honestly, the bosses in this game really aren't much. I don't... Like, I've struggled with the bosses, but it's not like... They've just been straight up difficult. They've just been more annoying. This is Toasty. That giant scarecrow thing is our boss. Often this is what happens, is... It's more about just hitting them once and then just chasing them down. Oh, come on. Frick you. Stupid things. Let's go ahead and claim our gems. Trying to be very careful because I don't want that to happen. Oh, I got out of the way, game. Stupid cheating game. I did kind of forget to mention that the doing the R1 or L1 will actually roll you out of the way. I still really haven't found a good use for that, but maybe for like dodging these guys, it could be. I guess that's definitely an option. If you just hit it like right after. See, Toasty's really not an issue. Alright, and he does have some treasure, which should hopefully be all the treasure. Once you see the number / number, that means that you have gotten all the treasure, and you can return home. Alright. Now, I believe that's it for this world. So, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to go ahead and save, and then in between episodes, I'll just check, make sure that we got everything, and we'll continue on to the next world. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.